Hey friends, thanks for tuning in for another video. As you can see from the title, this video will be a little bit tutorial, a little bit life update. But before we get too far, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that we can officially become friends. This is a set that I did for one of my nail sisters for her birthday. She wanted blue, so I gave her blue. I'm only showing you guys how I apply one tip because as you can see here, her nails grow upward. And this was something that I had to learn. You have to slant the tip a little bit or angle it a little bit and glue it down so that the enhancement will be straight and not tilted up like the growth of her nail. I started out using this pretty blue glitter called Palace Blue, and this is from Ebonee Plush Creations. All of the products I use today, I do have discount codes for. The companies that I use for this set was Ebonee's Plus Creation, NotPolish, and my own products, E.Den's Rose. So I do have discount codes for all of those websites. If you guys would like to go check them out, I'll leave all of the information in the description box. So this particular nail is going to be a full glitter nail. So I'm just taking the glitter and moving it around until the glitter is fully covering the nail. And then at the end, I will go back and encapsulate. I like this glitter mix. To me, it has a little bit of everything in it. So you have fine glitter, chunky glitter. You also have a couple of hollow glitter pieces as well as some gold flakes. So I really, really love this glitter, and I do feel like this glitter is what made this set pop. I put this set on my Instagram stories and I did a poll to see if you guys wanted a tutorial or a life update video, and it was mostly 60-40. So I'm gonna attempt to do both. Like 60% said life update, about 40% said just do the tutorial. So I'm gonna try to do both. If I start like being random and stopping in the middle of the story to tell you what I'm doing, just ignore me and we'll go back to the story. Even though this acrylic already had gold flakes in it, I still went in with a few more flakes just to give the nail a little bit more pizzazz. Once I finished this nail, I moved on to the middle finger and I used a blue acrylic to make like an outline swirl. The blue acrylic that I'm using is Ex-Boyfriend by NotPolish. It is one of my favorite blue acrylics. I did that because I needed the blue as a guide. So I went over the blue swirl with this Palace Blue glitter. And then I also did the same thing with the gold flakes. I outlined the swirl with those flakes. From there, I used the solid blue acrylic and I placed that on the pinky and the index nail, and those are just my solid nails. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys the tutorial part, so hopefully I don't have to interrupt my life update / story time. So I have been MIA when it comes to YouTube. I've still been active on Instagram, so if you guys are not following me on Instagram, make sure you do so. But some of you know, some of you don't. I enrolled in nail school. So I'll just say this, I try to make the best of every situation. So there's nothing from my journey that stuck out to the point where I was like, oh, I have to tell you guys about this. My purpose in telling you guys my journey is more so to answer those questions that we all have. Like, okay, what's school like? Because we hear all the time, oh, I didn't learn anything in school, or my school was horrible, or, whatever the case may be. I just wanted to share my experience with you guys to answer those common questions from my point of view. When it comes to choosing a school, there are several different components that you have to think about. So for me, it was location, price, and also I look into the administrators and the instructors. This isn't my first attempt at going to nail school. I've actually enrolled in another nail school before, but I withdrew before my start date because I was having so many issues getting simple questions or small pieces of information from the administrators. The teachers were amazing personality wise. I never got to see their instructing, like their learning style or their teaching style, but I knew if I ever needed anything from those administrators, it would be so hard. So I decided this isn't for me. Let me just wait and try to find something better. When I went to tour the school that I did decide to enroll in, everyone seemed very genuine, from the administrator that was up that set up front to the instructor that toured the school with me. I was even able to meet both of the nail instructors when I toured the school. So to me, having that amount of access or the ability to, get those questions answered, they were very patient, didn't rush me or anything like that. That definitely made me feel more comfortable about enrolling at this particular school. I'll speak on the financial component really briefly, and then I'll try to get to the stuff that y'all really want to hear. So, what I learned in my research of looking for a nail school is that in my state, there are schools where the tuition is on the low end, and then there are schools where tuition is on the high end. There's no in between. Either it's super cheap or it's super expensive. And what I learned in doing my research is that those schools that are super expensive, those are typically the schools that offer financial aid. So, because they offer financial aid, they have to charge a certain price for tuition. Whereas the lower end schools or the cheaper schools, those are the schools that are self pay or will let you do a payment plan in house because they don't offer financial aid. So what the information that you're getting is essentially the same. It's just the technicalities of that particular school offering financial aid. Okay, so the biggest thing we all want to know, did I learn anything in school? I absolutely learned a lot while I was in school. My school used the Milady Nail Technology textbook. A lot of the information that was in the textbook I already knew, but the book went into greater detail. So basically, it just increased my knowledge. Our courses were broken up into freshman level and senior level courses. So, with freshman level courses, we pretty much taught ourselves. We were assigned a certain number of chapters for the week. We were expected to turn in our book work and submit our tests for those chapters by the end of the week. In my opinion, that technique worked well on the days that I really didn't want to be bothered. But I feel like most school's main goal is to ensure that you pass state board. So when it came to retaining and remembering the information for state board, we pretty much were left to be creative and find our own ways to retain the information. Now, when it came to my senior level courses, my instructor actually taught. So we would do a lot of our work as a class. Book work was done separately, but we did a lot of reviewing. So when it came to senior level courses, it was so repetitive that I knew that I wouldn't have any issues retaining that information for state board. Like I said earlier, I definitely try to make the best of every situation. So, regardless of the teaching styles or anything that was thrown my way in nail school, I definitely felt like I made the best of it. I did finish school with all A's. That is a major accomplishment that I am extremely proud of. I was able to take and pass both my state board exams. So, your nail sister is officially a licensed nail technician. I'll be accepting congratulatories in the comments section. Seriously, guys. This journey was definitely very interesting. Some days were better than others, but at the end of the day, I know why nail school was so important to me. I know why getting my license was so important to me, and that will be my motivation and my drive to get up and push every day. To the person that's listening, that's been contemplating it, and you find every reason under the sun to not do it, just do it. Just get up and do it. The faster you start, the faster you'll be finished. You guys know I'm only a DM away. If you guys need some motivation or encouragement, just hit me up. I got you. So, what's next for me? I can't say life is getting back to normal because a lot of things changed while I was in school. So, I am adjusting to my new schedule, my new routine. One thing that I do know is that I definitely plan to get back to posting YouTube videos regularly. I hope to bring you guys some awesome tutorials along with some watch me work videos as well as product videos and reviews. If you guys are interested in seeing anything in particular, please let me know and I will try my very best to accommodate your requests. One of the biggest areas I plan to refocus on now that I'm done with school and I have my license is working on refocusing on my brand, Eden's Rose. So just family life, going to school, work, running businesses. It's a lot and it can get very hectic. And unfortunately, my baby Eden's Rose was placed on a back burner for a little while. I'm not gonna say it was placed on a back burner, just my marketing efforts were not at the forefront of my to-do list. So I will definitely be rebranding a little bit and doing a better job at marketing for Eden's Rose. More product reviews, like I said, in terms of my brand to show you guys how our products work, different things you can use certain products for, and things like that. I definitely have new products that will be released in the next few months. So once I am ready to release those products, I will definitely come here and let you guys know, give you a tutorial, and things like that. Because, like I said, y'all are my friends. I definitely want to share, I want to share those things with you guys. Another skill that I picked up over the last few months is making press-ons. So I do, or I will be selling press-ons on my website. At the moment, I just have the sizing kits on there, and you can send me an email and order a custom set. But within the next few weeks, I will have some pre-made sets that will be listed on the website. So you can choose from a pre-made set and send me your sizes or choose from preset sizes and I will get those made and shipped out to you. It's been an interesting few months, but I'm definitely glad that I'm able to refocus and devote more of my attention on the things that I love. And most importantly, when it comes to my YouTube channel and even my brand, I love hearing from you guys. So, like I said, if there's certain products you want me to try on the channel or certain color acrylics or any products that you guys want me to add to the website for your convenience, just let me know. I am more than happy to do that because at the end of the day, I definitely value you guys as followers, customers. Like, I really and truly appreciate you guys. So I want to make sure I'm giving you what you're wanting. I'm showing you what you want to see and giving you what you need. So that pretty much sums up my life over the last 6, 7 months. But to get back to the nail design, I did a V cut French design. Um, I want to say my camera ended up cutting out before I could finish the design, so you guys don't see me get to clean it up. But as you can see, I did the V. I refined the shape and then I went in with the blue acrylic for the French. Once I did that, I just took a sanding band and I smoothed out the nail. And in doing that, the excess blue acrylic was removed and you could see a cleaner V-shaped design. After that, I capped this nail in clear acrylic. Now, it's not necessary, that was just my preference. And as always, I file shape and buff off camera. One day I will record a video on how I file and shape my nails once I finish laying the acrylic. One day I'm gonna make that happen, guys. I promise. But y'all know it's just I'm not the biggest fan of doing that on camera. Here is the final nail design. I am in love with this set. She was in love with this set. The charms are available on my website. Like, this was an awesome set and it's still one of my favorite sets to this day. If you love this set as much as I do, let me know down in the comment section. I miss you guys and I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video, hearing my updates, and hearing my journey. If you guys have any questions, like I said, drop them in the comment section. Please make sure you are subscribed and following me on Instagram. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.